Welcome to the second of my Midday Mulls on this, the second day of the second week of our COVID lockdown. I was reading in Paul's letter to the Thessalonians where he speaks of the change they'd experienced. 1 Thessalonians 1 and verse 8. The Lord's message rang out from you, not only in Macedonia and Achaia. Your faith in God has become known everywhere. Therefore, we do not need to say anything about it, for they themselves report what kind of reception you gave us. They tell how you turned to God from idols, to serve the living and true God, and to wait for his Son from heaven, whom he raised from the dead, Jesus, who rescues us from the coming wrath. The Thessalonians had had a profound change in their lives. They had been converted to a new way of worship, but probably to a new worldview, a new sense of their own identity and understanding. And we're sitting at a time where things are changing. And day by day, as we're stuck in our homes, it might not seem like it, but there is change happening all around us. And I was reading in the BBC website yesterday a report on what's going on in South Africa, and Andrew Harding, one of their correspondents, was looking at how South Africa has done really well, but some of the weaknesses in our system have been exposed. And he ended with the following. He says, but a sudden extreme crisis like a war or similar emergency offers the tantalizing possibility of radical change, of forging new alliances, of disrupting failing systems and patterns, of exposing bad leadership in the most unforgiving manner, and of bringing the most talented and dynamic people to the fore. Some of those changes are already underway. And I think it's one of the things we need to be praying for, that the world is changing. When the lockdowns are over, we will be in a very different place. And so our prayer needs to be that God will be directing this in a way that will make the world better for everyone. And finally, I was using the New Zealand Midday Prayer from the New Zealand Prayer Book, and they have the collect for midday, which I think is very apposite. It goes, Blessed Saviour, at this hour you hung upon the cross, stretching out your loving arms. Grant that all the peoples of the earth may be drawn to your uplifted love for your kingdom's sake. That surely must be our prayer. Be strong, be safe, be blessed. Amen.